no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Thursday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, the first thing that you're going to see on screen is the Lemonicy Chase, the brand new free login legendary champion, which includes not only the champion herself, but all the way up to the 5-star soul for her. What I have to do is just play the game and do whatever you normally do. Open one shard. This can include mystery shards, don't worry about it. As a champion, she's about as average can possibly get, but she is completely free, so I suppose I can't really say too much about that. What is not free, however, is the new fusion for TITUS Blackthorn. He is a mixed fusion, so you have to get these epics via fragments, level them up, rank them up, ascend them, and then when you've got 4 of them, you turn them into this guy. But is he worth the efforts? I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to give you some reasoning and let you work it out from there, because you're a smart person and you can do that sort of thing by yourself. Really. You're smarter than you give yourself credit for. We all have moments where sometimes we think we know nothing, but really, even acknowledging that puts you on a better plane than some of the others. So yeah, keep at it, okay? Okay, now done that, let's go over to the legendary, shall we? So, TITUS Blackthorn, the Void legendary from the Bannerlords. Now, you've probably seen a lot of, I'm not going to call it misinformation because it's not, but a lot of people tunneling in on one specific part of his skill set. Student of War, attacks one enemy, attacks always critical if he's under a shield buff. This attack also gives a damage boost equal to the value of the shield. Now, a while ago, as part of a Hydropocalypse, they capped shields to 1 million value in Hydra, and I think it might have been elsewhere, but honestly, do we really care outside of that? And you've been seeing a few things of, wow, he hits really, really hard. If you stack the shield, you extend the shield, you grow the shield, and yeah. And many people have been thinking, is this going to get nerfed? Is this going to get nerfed? I saw what happened with Corpulent Cadaver. I saw what happened with Yannicka. I have basic pattern recognition, like, you know, we should do as a species, except some try and make it so that having a pattern recognition is a very, very bad thing. Is this going to get nerfed? And PLARIUM have said something about that. Guys, I've seen some concerns regarding TITUS' performance, especially with the upcoming fusion event, so I wanted to address them directly. TITUS has shown strong potential indeed, but the dev team currently doesn't believe a nerf is warranted. He was designed to be a solid Void champion. Maximizing his effectiveness requires a very specific team composition, and so far, teams built around TITUS haven't consistently been completing a wide range of Chimera trials. That is true, by the way. I'm not challenging that at all. We are keeping a close eye on game balance, and as you know by now, I'm actively listening to your feedback. If adjustments are needed in the future, we will see, but at this point, we believe there's no need for any changes. Right, so, what do you make of that then? To me, this seems a little bit like, yeah, sure, we don't plan to do it right now, but later on down the line. After all, if you'd have asked them at the start of Hydra release, hey, are you going to do Hydropocalypse at some point? They would say, there is no plans to do so, but we'll consider in the future regarding game balance. What happened there? Hydropocalypse. So, again, what's happening here is PLARIUM are pinky promising that they won't do any fucky-wucky regarding TITUS BLACKPLUME and this skill, and if they do them, oh yeah, guess what consequences PLARIUM will suffer if they actually do, like, I don't know, delete the skills from the game in terms of relevance? Fucking nothing. I mean, what's going to happen? Some people on Reddit are going to be sad. Plarium's going to like sort of go radio sound. Hell Hades going to make a video with a thumbnail. He's going, oh, like that, and then by the end of the week he'll have forgotten it because there's like some summoning event or something instead. I mean, that's just what he does, right? That's what everyone knows to do. I do it myself. I lost my train of thought now. Anyway, so admittedly, we are hyperfixating on this as the sole reason to fuse a champion, and I'll tell you right now, unless you have absolutely top-end stuff, including Vaultkeeper Wixwell, and I mean really, really top-end stuff, you are not going to make this guy do the gorillion damage that people are saying he's doing. But there is other things to his kit. There is this block actives that can't be resisted, which happens every time someone else takes a turn out of turn. There is this, which has no passive cooldown. If it's used passively, just if you're using it deliberately, which apparently soft combos with the collective, but I think that's more a reason to using the collective than anything else. And then you have this, which gives you literally 3 damage amplification, and then there's this part of the Students of War where if a target doesn't die to this, he puts provoking everyone for a turn, it doesn't check accuracy. Now, if you're planning on fusing this champion for this, or for this, or for this, or for the second part of this, or just because he's Void, or a Bannerlord, or a Pokedex, then go right ahead. By all means do it, because every other part of this champion, apart from this, is 100% absolutely super duper omega giga turbo safe. You're fine there. It's just this part is a bit shaky. Like that's all I'm gonna say. It might not be now, it might not be later, it might not happen at all, but we all need defense mechanisms in life to prepare us for if things go wrong. I mean, it's a pretty important part of, you know, life on the spectrum. I'll just say that one to you. But yeah, I think you get the idea of what I'm going for here. And if you can't get him to do, you know, the gorillion damage, as I said, use him for the rest, yeah, you're fine. I'm just reiterating that one more time, because this isn't a bad fusion. Sure, it's one I'm skipping because I don't personally need him and I don't feel like going through the effort for it. Also, one thing I'm going to say regarding the fusion. Here's the schedule. Same as every other mixed fusion. Unless you want to do that penalty summon rush or bottom, you have to do everything. You can't miss a single event or tournament unless you want to be begging Void Shards to give you a copy of the epic for this. So yeah, that's my warning. These are less lenient than fragment collectors or standard fusions because, you know, you can just get rares. That's easy to get for an epic. But yeah, you have to do everything for this one, including doing the event dungeon, which I'm still refusing to do out of principle. So yeah, that is what I'm going to say on the matter. I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to talk about something that's a little bit different tomorrow regarding Plarium's choices in balancing and skill set design, but it's not to do with this guy. So yep, I'm going to let you go now. That's everything. So yeah, see ya.